friends, welcome back to Everyday Energy. Today we're going to be getting down to the floor, back into our plank. It's going to be speedy. It's going to be a teeny tiny bit spicy. If you're doing this in real time, Merry Christmas, happy first day of Hanukkah. This is probably not the most important thing you're going to do today, but I'm so proud of you for showing up to spend just a few minutes with yourself. So let's get into it. Join me in your tabletop. We're going to take our knees a little wider and we're going to slide forward over our hands and back towards our heels. Thinking about this like a plank, like a sliding tabletop, one of those fancy gliding porch slings. That's how I'll know I've made it, when I have a porch sling. I think that's the goal. Good, easing into this and out of this. Ooh, like I said, it's gonna be a real quickie today, so just getting some warmth in our shoulders, in our hips. Get back to the breath. And when you're ready to come out of this, we're gonna bring it back up to tabletop. We're gonna take a step forward into a lunge. Now you can be really 90-90 with your legs here. You can come forward, letting your hips drop into this lunge, or you can tuck your toes, pick up your back knee. Hand can be on your palm or on your knuckles. We're gonna take our inside hand, twist it open, and we're gonna take this elbow, bring it down and inside. If that feels good, keep going with this, twisting on this side. If it doesn't, I'm gonna adjust with you. You do not have to get your elbow going, just twist open and bring it back in. You might need to go a little wider, make yourself some more space. And don't forget that we're holding up in this plank, so if you'd like to tap that back knee down, that can give you a little more support, a little more leverage, or again, make it a little smaller. Twist open, reach down. We're twisting shoulders across the hips. Ooh, opening up to our full wingspan. So there's a lot of moving parts here. Don't be afraid to move into something that feels comfier. We're here for about 3 more reps. Take your time. Twisting open, twisting in. Here's my last one, and then we're gonna sneak back to child's pose for a little break. Untuck this foot. Maybe you go wide, wide, wide with your knees. Maybe you go wide, wide, wide with your hands. Sitting back towards the heels, making space for your belly. The wider you go, the more space you'll have. Keeping back pockets heavy and allowing the rest of your spine to drape. Maybe you go palms up, really let your wrists rest here. Maybe you direct a few deep breaths down into your back pockets. On your next exhale, let's let this go. We'll bring it back up. We gotta go for the second side. Here we go. One big step forward into this lunge, wherever you like it. I'm gonna pick up my back knee. Here we go, twisting open. And twisting in. This is called the world's greatest stretch, by the way. I don't know when they had that competition. I don't know who the judges were, but I also don't know that I'm arguing, you know? We got a little bit of everything. We've got some twisting, we've got some planking, we've got shoulders, hips, low back. So, you know, insofar as you've got a one and done kind of stretch, I think it's a pretty good one. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. So if you'd like to change positions, wiggle around, make this a shorter stance lunge, move slower, take a little break and twist out your wrist. Go for it. Good, my friends, let's take one more big twist, and then we'll meet back in a child's pose one more time. Ooh, get off your hands. Spread your knees nice and wide. Sit back to your heels. Make some space, and let it go. Good, we're gonna work our way up, rejoin the real world. I'm gonna bring this up through a downward dog, so that we can slowly roll up, get a little more spine stuff going on. But if you'd like to get up in a different way, you could just roll up to sitting from here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come back up, taking my feet a little wider apart, hands wide apart, as wide as your mat, or wider if you want to get funky with it. Let's pick up the hips, dropping back into our heels. Soft knees, bend them as much as you like. Try not to walk this out or in. Try to keep that nice wide square posture, sliding back into your shoulders, reaching your heart towards your knees, bending the knees as much as you like, dropping the heels, allowing the shoulders to elevate by your ears, pushing out of the hands, reaching back with the tail. And when you're ready, let's start to take tiny baby steps, hands or feet, you choose. I'm gonna go hands towards feet, but you could walk feet towards hands instead. Little tiny steps until we can get down onto those heels. Softening again. Weight doesn't have to be entirely in your heels. Push it out through your entire foot. Just give yourself a nice stable base so that your upper body can hang here a little bit. You could bring elbows or hands to knees if you don't want to go all the way down. We're going to take a moment here, sway it side to side. Maybe move the weight around in the feet, one leg taking on responsibility and then the other. Good, my friends, and when you're ready, we're going to push down into the floor with our feet, and we're going to start to roll it up for a very slow count of 8. Today was quick, so don't race me, okay? Take your time here, and then we'll get going. Let's do it. Tuck that tail down, start to stack up one vertebra at a time for 8, 7, 6, 5, head, neck, and shoulders come up last for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for making time for this today. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.